am done with my first Comic-Con. What an experience. Wow. First off, it was crazy. I'm glad I took the money that I did because I didn't spend all of it. Actually, I should have. Last minute, I shouldn't have bought a Mortal Kombat shirt. I got plenty and a couple pops. I mean, I sold a lot just to come here. But the artwork, I was trying to get one with Doom Slayer and the big old sword that he has. But this one was good too. I found it last minute before I left. I wanted to meet Steve Dow's, aka Master Chief, the Chief, but on the first day of my experience, I was like, after the panel ended with just him by himself, it was like I got an opportunity to like see him like 3 feet in front of me, and all I could do was smile. I was like, man, dude, like you really, like, I don't know, during my teenage years, I looked up to Master Chief a lot, man. Maybe that's why I could be a little stoic and like, I don't know. I kind of like try to like emulate that sometimes. But it's crazy though. It's crazy because like they told me I would love this place. Like I would love coming here and like the vibe and stuff like that. Cause I'm a weird nerd. Like I like a lot of stuff. Like I like, obviously like video games like Halo, Doom, Mortal Kombat. There was plenty of Mortal Kombat guys. I met the hardest man working in comics. You know who you are, bro. Saw Eris Quinones. Today, I officially, because I saw him yesterday, but I officially met Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. Took a picture with them. Man, dude, I was over the moon. Oh, man, it's just, bro, it's too much. I should have promoted more, but I wanted this to be more of a first thing of my own choosing than relying on my social media aspect, because I wanted to enjoy the full experience. And I met a Ryu. Wish I could have took a picture with him. But yeah, man, it was just an amazing experience. I can see why it's worth more of the experience. It didn't go perfect. Like I said, you can watch it in my straight up video. But man, this was an incredible journey this weekend. The Lord told me not to worry about any money towards the end because I was starting to freak out. Maybe I didn't have enough money. Just said, you know what? You don't have to worry about that. And I have it. And that valet, I tipped them a 20, and they're like, "Don't worry about it." Oh, okay. There's other stuff too, but like I said, when you can watch my full video when I upload it, it'll probably be like on Monday or Tuesday. But what an incredible experience, man. The highs of Friday. Saturday kind of chilled out a little. It was a mixed bag, I'm not gonna lie. Saturday was a big mixed bag. Today was amazing. And a lot more sitting today because my feet are killing me. Apparently I did my 1,400 steps. No, 14K, I guess. Yeah, 1,400 steps. So today, I don't even know, maybe like 10 something. Anyways, but I had a blast. Just wish I could have spent more money on art, because if I didn't meet a certain creator, I would have known, you know. But glad I met the creators that I did, like comic creators, content creators. I really appreciate everybody who encouraged me to come, because this was once in a lifetime experience, and I hope I can meet Jim Lee one day. But yeah, this was very encouraging and giving me a different perspective on where I want to go as an artist too. Because I mean, I used to do art, and figuring out that you can just make art from the stuff that you like. And I used to do all that. So growing up, it was a different mentality. But I had a lot of fun. Remember, watch the full video when I upload it, either Monday or Tuesday, and you can see my full thoughts on there. But had a blast. It's starting to rain, so deuces, guys. So day 3. So I wake up early, I go get breakfast. What an incredible like place it was. It was just downtown, and it was just such a fun time, man. I was living it up, but then I also had to be like, okay, I need to hurry too, because I had to be checked out of the hotel by
10 or 11, something like that. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy my last moments here, especially in the suite. I should have brought food. I didn't realize I got a suite with like a kitchen and everything. It was really nice. It was really, really nice. And then especially like the view was amazing. Yeah, I got breakfast. Got a good breakfast this time because the day before, I guess I didn't eat right, and it probably was affecting my mood. And I seem like an extrovert on camera, right? It's not always the case. In person, I can be an introvert. I may play off the extrovert pretty well, but I have my limits. And Saturday, I think I hit my limit. I was just frustrated when I got home. When I got back to the hotel, I didn't want to go out and eat. I didn't want to do anything. All I wanted to do was just rest. I made that segment after the stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I ordered Whataburger. Blam. Fell asleep though. After recording, like I fell asleep in the living room. I was like, you know what? Just go to sleep, man. It was like not even 11 yet. And I was out, just tired. Out. The second day, it went a lot better. That healthy or decent breakfast was amazing, and I think that helped with my mood because I was also in a rush too, a bit of a rush, because I had to get back to the hotel. I left the hotel 10 or like 10ish to get over there to the main event that I wanted to go to, which was the Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder panel. And I paid VIP to do the meet and greet. I don't know what it's called there, but it's a meet and greet for those who do rock concerts. And the day before, I talked to Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder, but mainly Greg. And okay, let me start at the panel stuff. Dude, Greg Capullo doesn't need a microphone. Eris Quinones was there. I took a picture with him. Eris Quinones, just in case you ever watch my channel. I'm a big fan, and I'm the guy who took a picture with you. But
here we go, 3, 2, 1.
The guy with the red bandana. I should probably watch this. I used it all weekend. Man, I was so stoked. I was so scared. So do you have your thing and this and that? I'm like, oh no, man! I was so freaking out. I was like, man, I paid a lot of money for this. Let me check. Found the QR code. Oh, my goodness gracious! I found it. Upload. I showed him the thing, and man, dude, it was so nice, bro. It was so nice. So the panel went awesome. Greg said that he probably won't be able to do DC for a while because he has a contract with Marvel. Even though he says he's more of a Marvel guy, but honestly, I kind of hope that they give him more Wolverine stuff. I want him to do like a really good Wolverine run. Like, I know we got that one with Hickman, but I want like a full-on run. I'm sorry to the previous writers, even the new one. I want them to stop making generic Wolverine runs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to Wolverine fans, but I'm just being real. I want something that's gonna pull me, that's gonna make me like emotional, like that stuff like Larry Hama, like back in the 80s, 90s, like. I know it had like its mixed bag, but hey, it had its moments. Greg Capullo said that Deadpool and Batman is going to be a one-off, but to be very excited, and he said he's very excited for the story. I don't know if he's just saying that for promotion or he's just a big fan of what's about to come out, and so am I. I am going to try to grab it. But yeah, Greg Capullo, he did not need a microphone. His voice is this big, like it's huge, and he even cut through the crowd when I was talking to him on his booth, and it was just an amazing experience. And Greg Capullo, if you're watching, man, thank you for remembering me. Thank you for interacting with me. Made me feel like I was welcome to the con. I really appreciate that. Like, big fan of your work, man, on the off chance that you're watching. But anyways, we go back to the panel. I met King Lion from TikTok. I met him in line waiting for the meet and greet, and I think he left or something like that. I don't know, but cool cat. I met Danger. Here he is. I met him at the con and like it was like such an honor. Yeah, it's cause crazy. Like, man, I'm starting to like this third day I finally met content creators that I knew. And there was these two cats. Y'all, man, I wish I could have took a picture with y'all if y'all were watching. I got their Instagram and their TikToks, and like even the people that I was waiting in line, man, shout out to y'all. I should have took pictures of y'all. It would have been better to take pictures of y'all so that way I could post it on my highlight reel from the weekend. So I see like a lot of y'all are liking that one, and I love making that. I think it's one of those personal videos that people don't really like watch on my. But yeah, it was awesome. And if you're still here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, or hit the like, please. It helps the channel. If you want me to continue doing this, because hey, I know y'all, the people that do like it, and I know I see a lot of new people coming in. Please hit that like button. It really helps my channel. I want to grow. I want to hit 1,000 mark. I mean the 3,000 mark on videos. I want to hit 1,000 already. I've been doing this for a while, and guys, come on. I know you like my videos, but come on. It's just a little support. Just that like button ain't gonna hurt you. That subscribe button ain't gonna hurt you. I do my best work that I can. But anyways, I was on emotional high. I was sitting next to these guys, and this guy, I just wanted to talk to King Lion. He let me up, and I felt bad because they're like, oh, we ran out of room. And I'm like, oh man. And I was like, nah, you take him. And no, the guy was like, no, y'all both go in, because he let me go ahead of him just to talk to the other guy, and he was real cool for that. And these guys next to me, we're all hyped. Like, they were a little shy, so I tried bringing attention. I was like, like, where y'all from? One was like from Oklahoma City, the other one was like from Houston, and then the guy from Houston said that it was from, like, he met Jim Lee. And I'm like, man, dude, I wish I could have met Jim Lee, man. Like, I didn't go. That's the main reason why I came to this one, because I missed out on the Jim Lee one. Yeah, what an amazing trip. These guys I was talking with, like, I wish I could have took a photo with them. Everybody too, and like, if you're watching, the other guys, sorry I don't remember your names right now. I'll have to look it up on my phone. But it was like amazing meeting y'all and like interacting with y'all, like waiting in line. I didn't expect to make so many like friends, or like not friends, but like fellow fans. And so we're waiting, right? And we get the thing, and they give me this, and they signed it, right? That's not it. This is the other stuff that I got signed. As y'all know, y'all can look up my old. I probably will remake it just to like on better at making videos, because I did review my Batman Scott Snyder run. But not just that. Check it out. They both signed it. So we had 3 things to get signed by each of them, right? So this is the one part. That's the one part, right? Here's the other stuff that I got signed. Check it out. So I got my Absolute Batman #1 signed, right? By Scott Snyder. I got this Hush #2 signed, even though it's a thing from, even though it's like from the New 52 run, because I know that panel. I remember that. I have a good memory with that stuff. And then I got, this was a free one as well. Give me a second. Okay, so I ended up getting this Batman #1 signed. So glad I rebought it. So glad I got it signed. But so I left all these things up in the front where they had it, right? I only brought my poster, and I got bold, right? I got bold. It's like, if I only had one chance to sign one more. I just casually asked the same lady who pushed me out of line last time if I could just get this signed. Because I know this isn't his run, but this cover is one of my favorite Wolverine covers, especially by him. Like I have another one, The Last Standing, and I had the other ones ready of his run, but this cover I wanted him to sign specifically, like the most, and I snuck it in. I got it. And then they were coming up to see if we got all 3. And I'm like, yeah, I got all 3. I got all 3. 1, 2, 3. And thank you, Greg Capullo. Thank you. If I got away with it, thank you. Yeah, it was, man, I was so hyped, man. Awesome. I got these signed. So I'm going on another emotional high. I noticed that the next Halo panel was coming up, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get done. And I got done just in time. They let us go just in time. So I run up the stairs, going all the way to Theater 4, and I walk in to the Halo panel. Man, it was so nice, because like, I guess I ended up becoming a bit of a voice actor to what my videos do. The ones that y'all like the most, it seemed that perform the best. And listening to them and listening to Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder brings me a new perspective, because I guess I consider myself an artist. I am an artist. I used to do a lot of art back in the day. Here's some of my artwork. Stopped, and it kind of made me a little, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was a little sad that I stopped doing art, because I would do it on superhero stuff, and I'm like, man, nobody's ever gonna pay for that stuff. I've been to an art walk here, and like seeing everybody how much they're pricing their stuff, I'm like, man, like even this right here, paid $30. Look at how cool that is. And I was a little sad, but I also know that I'm making videos, and I try to do as creative as possible in my own way. And I was like, you know what? I do have an art. I need to commit to it. After that trip, I feel really different now. I feel rejuvenated. Like I needed a trip. Like I didn't realize how much I needed one, but I feel really good. Like I feel solid, you know? So going back to the panel, and they were saying that, especially Greg, he's like, because sometimes the videos I want to make aren't as good as the ones in my head, and whenever I give it to y'all love them. I think I only like maybe 4 videos out of like the hundreds that I made. Close, like I'm pretty sure I've already hit like 500 videos. And Greg was like, sometimes what you like, they only notice what you made. They don't notice the other stuff. So don't be so hard on yourself. And funny enough, I have my friend. She told me the same thing recently. Dude, it was so nice hearing Cortana, man. Like I was getting nostalgic. I was like, dude, that's the Cortana. Like hearing her voice and like Steve Dowles. I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little kid. Like whenever he was like there, I was like, oh. I was like, man, he's like, it's Master Chief. And like they had the other girl from Mass Effect. I never played it. I got a streaming card. Maybe I'll like if they push it to PlayStation, I'll play those games, right? But even her, she gave like a lot of stuff about like making your own imprint, being creative, and like the AI thing can't replicate your soul. And I really wanted to go up to them and be like, how much is it? Because so little sneak peek, guys. I want to make the Halo Reach comic books based off the actual book, Origin of Master Chief and everything. Because I did read the book, so included. I want to do like a full spectacle, full epicness, like what I did with the Annihilation videos. Like I want to do something like that with like the Star Wars like sound effects and everything. I want to do that for the Halo ones. And what I meant to say was I wanted to ask, on like a long shot, that if Cortana and mainly Master Chief, Steve Dowles, could voice a couple lines for me and see how much it would be to charge them instead of using AI. But I can probably do my best on doing the Halo Master Chief voice, but we'll see. Anyways, before I get ahead of myself, it was nice because hearing Cortana say that never stop learning, and I was getting a little arrogant, and I noticed that I'm starting to like, okay, I'm starting to incorporate new stuff, especially with TikTok changing their guidelines and me they're not letting me speak as much or like do my videos like the way y'all like them here on YouTube. Which thank you, YouTube. Thank you guys right here in my community. If you're still watching, hit that like, and thank you for watching till this point. This probably is my longest video in a while. I really appreciate y'all liking things that I make, because I do get a little insecure about them, but I try not to. I don't let it get to me. Like I put it out, man. They didn't like this one. What's the next project? You know. And it seems like some of y'all like that Daredevil one that I'm doing. I think the YouTube is probably the only one that's not liking it, or TikTok is. It's weird. Right now, I'm in a weird state. Some of these videos are doing good on different platforms, and not on all of them. I was listening to those and thinking, I the way they were speaking is the way I think too, like how they were, like how they do stuff, and it was awesome. And then I was running out of time, right? Like I was like, man, it's already getting close. I had maybe like an hour, and I tried going back in the Ennis Crane line. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna say any people, but someone in the Ennis Crane part, I was like, I'm a big fan of Ennis Crane, like a huge fan. Like I was a big fan. I grew up with his art. That was my standard of like how good like artists are. I mean, dude, I buy your books, bro. Like I buy your covers. It sucks that you're a cover artist now. I'm pretty sure you make a lot of money, because from what I see on TikTok, people are all about the covers. Anyways, so someone at the booth, right when I was getting there, right, she recognized me and she was like, oh, we have to catch a flight. And I'm like, bro, I'm not even gonna sell these. Like I just wanted to meet him. I just wanted to get my book signed. And apparently he's not a bad guy, because I heard one of the guys I was sitting next to during the Greg Capullo thing said that one of his buddies got it for free because it was his trade, and I had 3 trades, my guy. And like maybe like my first issue of X-Force by Craig Kyle and Yost. Yeah, that was probably the most disheartening aspect of I had it. If I had any more other ones, I'd definitely say I packed some really good shoes, but I think I need to find. Someone told me to get something that I can sit on, and I need. Don't start with the jokes, guys. Don't start with the jokes. I need to find something that I can like sit in line with, because oh my gosh, dude, some of the lines are kind of brutal. To wrap it all up, I had to go back to the hotel. So the good thing about the hotel was that, so I finished up, and then I went over there, right, to pay out the valet, and I got lucky. I only paid for 1 day, and I was gonna go with the valet guy, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, he was gonna go charge me, but then he's like, you know what, forget about it. And he's like, you can just tip me, and I gave him a $20 tip, and then got in my car, and I booted back to the place. The first time without a backpack, without a heavy thing carrying me down. I finally just walked in there, boom, boom, boom. I tried getting some more art, especially for my buddy, but I did get these pops. So I got this awesome MK11 Scorpion pop and this Sub-Zero pop that I've been looking for a while. So I am really happy that I got these, right? And I did get, oh, I mean, I had a lot of extra money because I didn't spend all that money for Ennis Crane and Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. So it worked out for me, and I got an exclusive from the con, and I got it signed by Donny Cates. And it's funny enough, I went back to Donny Cates. I should have got my crossover book signed by him. I love that run. I'm his indie title. And he kind of made a face when he looked at this. He was like, huh. But I could kind of tell he was already kind of tired. I think we all were. Since I went back for that stuff, I was looking to find they had a Moon Knight version of this artwork. And then I got this one. So I got this beautiful artwork. Doomslayer from the Doom to Dark Ages. Super happy I got it. But yeah, guys, that's what I got. And I ran out of time. I tried getting more stuff, but I came home with a little extra cash, and that's never a bad thing. If you're still watching, I am going to start streaming Doom to Dark Ages, hopefully the next week. Be on the lookout for that. But that's my vlog, guys. That's what my experience was at the con. Pros and cons. But I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I'll see if I can do another one another time. But let me know in the comments below, what have you been your best and worst experiences at a con? And until next time, guys, I'm out. Christ is King. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks again for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end of the video, please leave a like and comment. And I'll see y'all soon.